Welcome to the Elite Podcast Network, home of the #1 independent wrestling coverage, available on iTunes, Stitcher, blogtalk Radio, and wherever you get your podcasts from. Follow us on Twitter at Elite Podcast Net and join the revolution now. WHRADIO.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of Wrestlingheads Radio. I am Skit. I'm live here with my co-host Oscar. What is going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much. It's one more month away till I go to Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? It's actually almost 1 month away. You know?
Yeah, definitely, man. We got Hell in a Cell coming up here in SoCal at the Staples Center later on in October. But here today on the show, here on Wrestlingheads, we have a very familiar guest. He's basically like a Hall of Famer here on the show now. Eli Everfly. What's going on, man?
What's up, dude? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on again. Last time we had a great time talking, and I'm really stoked for this time as well.
Yeah, man. It's always good to have you on, dude. I believe last time we actually saw you, you and Ray Rosas had a war at the Santino's dojo.
Yeah. Me and Ray Rosas, we got down, and it was the main event, last Santino show, and we gave it we gave it everything we had that day. You know, I'm sure that the next time we wrestle will be that much more better. But yeah, it was really fun working with Ray Rosas, and it's something I would love to do again. Yeah,
man. Me myself, I actually I had periscoped that match and got a lot of good reviews from folks
I've
like
seen that like 5 times, dude.
Yeah, there's some folks in there that was like, "Who is this kid?" I'm like, "This is Eli Everfly. You better look out for this guy. This guy's a beast. Trust that."
Nice.
Yeah. That was funny. I mean, not only just they're giving Eli props, man, they were all over Ray Rosas too, like bring him back to PWG and all that stuff. So
Ray is one of the most fun people I've ever wrestled. He is so charismatic in the ring. He's on point, and he knows what he's doing. And I love wrestling him. That was actually the first time I wrestled him one-on-one. I've wrestled him a couple of times in just random tag matches, 6-man. But this time I got to really show what I could do with him, you know. And it was good. It was good for the place it was. Yeah, like I said, like any other time we go to war, it's going to be that much more better.
Yeah, man. It definitely was a great match, definitely match of the night. But you have a lot on your plate coming up to finish off this month, and going on to next month, you got some good bookings coming up for you. Let's start off with this weekend, AWS. AWS is going to be a big deal. It's their last show because they're going to be taking a break. I'm definitely looking forward to see what's going to happen there. Talk to us about your thoughts of that show.
Yeah, it's going to be me, I believe Chris Cadillac, and Mondo Vega against Biggie Biggs, Jacob Diaz, also known as Marcus Riot, and I believe Leo Blaze. And it's going to be a 6-man tag team match. I'm not too sure if it's opening the show, but I would love for it to open the show because I know that we would have an amazing opener. That match is going to be extremely fun, very competitive. Me and Jacob Diaz, Marcus Riot have been wrestling for man, ever since I've started, and he's actually the person in this business who kind of took me under his wing and made me better, took me around wherever he went. So especially now, Jacob Diaz lost a lot of weight, man. He's looking very good. He changed his lifestyle. So it should be a lot more different than what we did before, but it's going to be amazing, dude. And then also I've had a lot of great matches with Leo Blaze. Biggie Biggs is part of the Revelation. I don't think I've ever wrestled him, but it should be something very, very interesting considering that Cap Comic-Con is on our side. And also shout out to my man Cap Comic-Con, who's my manager.
Yeah, shout out to Cap Comic-Con.
Talk to us about you a part of that
the Revelation.
There.
Yeah. Okay. So the Revelation, I'm not too sure when it started, but I came about with it when I joined UIPW. It was an opportunity for me to join the group, an opportunity for me to wrestle a little more. So I took it, and I do not regret it at all because it's been very successful. We've been having a lot of great lucha experiences. Not too long ago at VIP, we freaking took the Mexican flag. We stomped on it. Some dude tried to come to the ring and fight us, as a matter of fact. And they had to pull him aside. But the show after that, we did the exact same thing. And the ring announcer took the flag and ran with it. It was crazy, dude. And the building went nuts. Yeah, so being a part of the Revelation is an amazing experience, dude. It's been awesome with me. And especially getting to work with Cap Comic-Con, who's how do you say, he's great at promoting, and he's always wanting to evolve and push us to the next level, which is something, like a lot of us we need. Being a part of this group is awesome. Getting the knowledge from Terex, who's been around this business for a very long time, and getting to work with guys I really never get to work, like Warhog, and Kikyo. Kikyo is an amazing worker. She's a great wrestler. She's a beast. Yeah, especially for the women's division around here. There's not a lot
in the crazy ass match a few weeks ago. Yeah, they got down.
UEW.
They just about killed each other.
Yeah, UEW is doing a lot of good things, and from what I've heard, Kikyo was a part of that promotion as well. And I mean, the Revelation, we're going around, but
let's not forget, Yuma Tornado just grabbed some gold. He actually beat who did he beat?
Diageo.
Charming.
Yeah.
Charming.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah. He just recently won the title from Diageo. That's something as well. That's good for him. He's been around for a long time, and I think he deserves something like that. Especially over a new up and coming starter like Diageo, who's freaking killing it on the scene right now. I think that those two, I mean, in the future, hopefully they can have a feud or something. I don't know anything that's going on with that company, but yeah, I'm not in it, but it's Humor Tornado, nice guy. Oh,
yeah. Also, you got IWL coming up. They're making a return back. I'm not exactly sure what date.
October 3rd.
It's October 3rd, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm actually planning to go. I told Ray last week, all right, I'm going to go to this show. I could watch the WWE Network special with Brock Lesnar some other time because, it's on demand. So it's not like I could tell Rick Luna, hold on for me, let me watch this first and then I'll come to the show, I'm just going to watch that special later on,
Yeah,
so
that's going to be a great show. Is it, I'm not too sure, is it Peter Avalon versus Ray Rosas, right?
Yeah,
that's the main event.
Yeah, okay. And is Paul London going to be there? I'm not too sure. I think
Paul London is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And you yourself,
I'm gonna be
Pinky,
wrestling
Black Parade.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be tagging up, going against the Mixtape Kings and the Suburban Commandos.
Yep. I mean, I've never wrestled the Suburban Commandos before. I've heard a lot of good things. I've seen a lot of good things. I know them. They're very, very, very good, very professional people. It's going to be a very good match considering it's a 3-way tag team match. Me and Pinky have had a lot of great matches with the Mixtape Kings, which is Jarrell, Jacob Diaz, and Jeremy, LTP. So this triple threat tag team match should be something great. All this build up from throughout the year of the IWL, us having great matches with the Mixtape Kings, and then now we're adding the Suburban Commandos into the mix. It's going to be something great, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Honestly, I think it's about time IWL puts those tag titles on you and Pinky, because it's long overdue. Because you know, when you guys made you guys' debut as a tag team, I'm like, yeah, this is the team right here.
Yeah.
Since the Bucks are gone, you and Pinky definitely got to take that spotlight for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
I
was going to say that. It seems like it's been a long overdue because due to the fact that the Bucks been having those belts for a while, and they've been like other IWO shows a lot of tag team title match, and it just seems like you and Pinky and Mixtape Kings been giving up the slack since the Bucks not been around. So then when the Bucks came back, they finally lost them, and maybe you can see some interesting tag team matches now on. I can't blame the Bucks. They have a busy schedule, so.
Yeah,
definitely. Can't blame them. Yeah.
Yeah, the last IWL show got a lot of hits because of the kid who got super kicked in the face. Yeah.
Hey,
the
8-year-old kid got kicked in the face. It's like, holy
shit.
it
made TMZ. So I mean, that's a lot of good exposure to the show.
Oh, you know how many retweets I had from that freaking picture I took when they super kicked the kid? We got a lot of retweets. Yeah, thanks for Matt Jackson retweeting that too. So, there was a lot of retweets that night.
Wow.
That was a crazy night.
Yeah, that was a great show. It was a good night as well. The next show, New Era 10, I believe, is going to be awesome because it is the 10th New Era, and it's the biggest show for IWL.
I heard this is like their WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, this is their big show. And they're bringing the top guys in the roster. I am very fortunate and grateful to be in that mix as well, and it's gonna be an awesome show, dude. You can go to the IWL.com to check all the details on that, especially to purchase DVDs from past events and other things as well.
Definitely, man. Another show I'm excited for is the big Santino Bros show that's gonna be in Southgate, where the AWS shows are usually at. You got yourself, Famous B, and B-Boy in a triple threat match. All I got to say is, oh, my God, that match is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, that night is going to be ridiculous, man. Chaos is going to wrestle Kendrick. We're going to have Los Bandidos against Los Luchas. We're going to have, the freaking Brian Cage wrestle Joey Ryan. Yes. For I think it's a Global Alliance champ. I'm not too sure. I totally forgot. No, Queens Island, I believe, championship. That's gonna be something good. And yeah, just like how you said earlier, I'm gonna wrestle B-Boy and Famous B, and it's gonna be something. Man, that match I'm looking forward to the most. That entire month. I wrestled B-Boy 2 times already. We've had great matches, great chemistry. I wrestled Famous B countless times, and we've had amazing matches all over the place. And this time I'm getting the chance to wrestle both of them. Yeah, getting the chance to wrestle both of them, and now, man, I'm just really looking forward to this. Great guys, great chemistry, great competitors, very, very professional workers, and I'm honored to be in the ring with them, and it's going to be something awesome. American Legion Post 335, October 10th.
Yes, it's crazy because we actually just had Famous B on last week, and we talked about the match that you guys had at the Santino's AWS show that they had not too long ago.
Like a year ago? That was a year ago or something like that?
I don't know why it feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it really was a year ago now that you mention it. That joint show, that AWS Santino's joint show when Chaos went against B-Boy. But that probably was like one of my favorite shows for sure, and you and Famous B definitely killed it then, and I'm pretty sure adding B-Boy in the mix is definitely going to be crazy. But you know what? I think we do have a caller, and I think I know who this is. I think we have Captain Comic-Con on hold because I do remember this number. Is this Captain Comic-Con?
Damn.
Oh.
Is this Captain
Hello.
I know it's Captain Comic-Con.
Chill.
You know, it's been a while since I've been on WrestlingHeads Radio.
Hey, welcome
back.
back.
I fucking remember your number,
Captain
bro.
Comic-Con. Hey, Captain
Yes?
Comic-Con, thank you for coming on the WWE version of all podcasts. Stop hanging on the TNA podcast with the Wrestling Guy podcast.
Gentlemen.
Hey,
Come on now.
Guy. I respect David Gomez. He's a cool dude. Shout out to David. What's going on, David?
David's a great guy.
It takes something very, very special for Captain Comic-Con to call in to a podcast, and that special event tonight is the fact that you have one of the best, not only in SoCal, but across the United States, across the world, on your show tonight in Eli Everfly. So I hope you understand the quality of and the caliber of talent that you have right here on your show.
Eli is definitely one of the best in Southern California, hands down. Eli, I told Ray's this. At the end of this year, me and Oscar plan on doing a top 25 wrestlers of SoCal. And I'm letting you know right now, you're definitely on that top 5, maybe top 3 for sure. Top 3 for sure.
Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you.
I'm just letting you know right now. So, but look out for that list. It's gonna be probably on like Facebook, our website, and all that good shit. So,
awesome.
We're coming out with a WH top 25 of Southern California wrestlers.
Now that should be an interesting list.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Because I know the guys at SoCal Uncensored, they do their thing. I want to try something over here. So
yeah,
definitely,
shout out to them. Man. You guys should definitely do your own thing as well. You know, SoCal Uncensored. I mean, they're a bunch of guys who just love the business and want to expand it. And I think if you guys love the business too, and I know you guys do, and you guys are already doing what you can to promote and not only promote yourselves, but promote the wrestlers. I think it's a good idea and something you guys should go forward with. And I think you guys would be very successful with it. So good luck to you.
I completely agree. I concur with my comrade.
Shout out to Sasha.
Yeah.
but hold on a second. Let's talk about FCW.
Yeah. Speaking of FCW,
wrestling.
There's somebody in FCW that's been talking a lot of smack about you, Eli, and I'm not.
And
I'm not too down with this.
Yeah, Eli, you should go to our Instagram. You should check that out. Somebody was running their mouth on you.
Danny Limelight.
Oh, Danny, what? Who?
Exactly. Who?
Who's that? What?
Who?
I hope you.
Eli, do you know who Danny Limelight is?
I think I do. I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm not too sure about it, but I think I have an idea.
Is he like a 7-Up character, or I don't
know.
Wow. I'm not.
Fired.
That's why I always want to tell him.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure who this guy is. I mean, hey, you asked. And I'm not sure. I mean, you have to understand, Eli Everfly goes everywhere.
He can step into the ring anytime. If he's a fan, he can step into the ring anytime with me, and I will take him.
Yeah, a lot like that fan at VIP who tried to step in and get it.
Yes, exactly.
What's up with all that? Like, fans coming in during the freaking ring and all that stuff. I've been seeing a lot in WWE, and now around here, like, what's going on? Like, what the heck, Like,
people need to sit their ass
somebody wants to get their
chair
ass
and watch the match. Let's talk about this FCW, though. I remember we were talking at the Santino show how they're starting this XRT division.
Yeah.
And you're going to be part of this division, right?
I believe so. Gus, the promoter, he's already asked me. I agreed to be a part of it. I don't know what exactly is going to happen with that. All I know is that on October 30th, I'm going to be wrestling Sway Thompson and Jacob Diaz.
Oh, Sway Thompson.
In a tag match. Yep, Sway Thompson. That's going to be an amazing match. Yeah. High flying, Sway Thompson. Sway to Ray. Yeah, guy's good guy. Great. I've wrestled him fucking from California to Las Vegas, all around the West Coast. So that match should have a lot of good chemistry. But I'm not too sure about this Danny Limelight kid.
I'm not sure who this is either.
Douglas James might be taking him to school. I don't know. We'll see.
Is he the guy? Is he the guy who looks like Ricky Barrera, or is he the other guy who looks like Seville Alvarez?
Wow.
Lord. Wow. Oh Lord.
Is that guy?
Doug, let me tell you something about Douglas James. Douglas James came to us. He was a world Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. He put in the most work I have ever seen anybody put into this dojo, and he debuted in 6 months. Danny Lima, he might be good. If he's in this match with Doug, he's a competitor. He's there. But let me tell you something about Douglas James. Douglas James will eat his lunch. And if you want to see a scrap that night, then pay close attention to that match, because Douglas James is the real deal, and I just was training with him right now when we were hitting it very hard. As I speak, I'm outside of Santino Bros dojo. We're always putting in work here, and I just hope that Danny Limelight is putting in his work, and I hope that Suede and Jarrell are putting in their work too, because I'm looking to eat some lunches too. If you look at me, I'm starving. I'm skinny, I'm hungry. Yep. And I'm ready to eat some lunches, man. I'm ready to be a bully in that ring.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I was telling our listeners right now, just check out Douglas James. I'm telling you, he's freaking amazing in the ring. Like, I tell him to watch like Santino's or other stuff, not to watch no offense to championship wrestler from Hollywood, but I just feel like besides that, he shows his more in-ring ability on other shows like in Santino's or FCW, But I tell everybody, check this guy out. He's freaking amazing. Keep an eye on this guy. He is freaking amazing.
Yeah. The thing is, television wrestling is a lot different. Because times they go by certain storylines. It's television. When we're on the actual like independent scene, like AWS or it's a lot different, because they give the guys a lot more opportunity to showcase what they have. And places like Championship Wrestling Hollywood is a great promotion, great show, great program on a great network. But it's a TV show. It is a TV show.
Yeah.
TV show with the base, the base of professional wrestling. So you can understand why it'd be a lot more different than what are the things you see on the independent scene. But like when you check out Douglas James around the scene, and you check out his matches at Santino Bros, or anybody for that matter, mine as well, they're going to be a lot more different than what you would see them work at Championship Wrestling or maybe Future Stars. It's a lot different.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something, Eli?
Yeah.
Okay, a few weeks ago, we had Rick Knox, and I asked you this question in person, but I just want to answer this in front of our listeners. He came on a few weeks ago, and he mentioned you, and he said that, look out for this kid. I believe one day he's going to make it to PWG. I want to know your thoughts of that.
Well, the goals I've always had in mind were to be a part of the best wrestling shows. Not just the best shows, but the best wrestling-wise shows, in-ring talent in Southern California, anywhere around the world. And, I started watching PWG, like 4 years ago or so. And, it's always been something, when I first saw a PWG show, I thought it was the best wrestling I've ever seen in my entire life. Above Ring of Honor, above the TNA X division, everything. Especially because I love that style, and that's something that I've always watched and I've incorporated. And a lot of people, their goals are to be in the WWE. They want to be on the huge mainstream television shows. But to me, I believe the best professional wrestlers are in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla from around the world. So I always told myself, even as a trainee, that if I get to work in that place at that American Legion post, then I would
have a question for
satisfied. Yes.
So there's some folks out there, I'm not going to say any names, but there's some folks that are not cool with, PWG not booking SoCal talent. What's your thoughts on them not booking SoCal talent regularly?
Honestly, I'm all for it. I honestly don't give a damn. I'm not a part of that company. I don't I don't work for them, but I think that every show and every year they're progressing and they're getting better, and the wrestling's getting better, and they're bringing a lot of different talent, a lot of different styles, and I'm enjoying it. So I think they're doing something great. And I know they're based in Southern California and they're not booking SoCal talent, but at the same time it's a business and they're running the show and they're going to run the way they want to, and the way they're doing it is very well. So I mean, that's my opinion on that.
Captain Comic, you're a fan and also a manager. Your thoughts
on PWG?
On the same question I just asked Eli, like on your thoughts on not booking SoCal wrestlers on the regular, and they're based out of SoCal.
Well, going back to what Eli said, I mean, it really all comes down to, like, they have their structure of how they do things, and it's working for them. So doesn't mean that they will never book SoCal talent, but it just means that they haven't ran into Eli Everfly yet.
Eli's a fucking man.
So
also, Eli,
to answer your question, that's my answer.
definitely, man. Also, Eli, you got VIP coming back again on the date of October 11th. Lucha Libre VIP in Pico Rivera.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that date for personal reasons. But the Revelation is going to be there. They're going to be strong, and we're going to do what we usually do, and that is just create havoc, especially at VIP.
So since we have your manager on here. Since we have your manager on here, let me ask your manager, who's the next target for that show?
For VIP?
Yeah.
Oh, for VIP, we are actually, since we just dominated Familia de Tijuana again, not only in AWS when we beat Damien and Bestia, but we beat the rest of Familia de Tijuana, which is Tornado Negro, TJ Boy, and we beat them all. So now we, as a family, are moving on to another area. And we just saw a flyer put up today about some gentlemen coming from Arizona. And that would be Crazy Fly, Traco, and Bacao. And those will be our next, not opponents, but victims. Those are the ones that are going to feel it. And from there, who knows? Who knows? Maybe even the Young Bucks.
No, keep the Bucks out of this. The Bucks, they got the Bullet Club. You guys don't want the war, though. I like both of you guys. We can't have both of my favorites.
You know what? You know what, Wrestleheads? I know you laugh at that. I know it's a kind of a giggle to you. But not everyone thought that we would take down Damien and Bestia. Not everyone thought that we would get a match against all of the LA fuckers. Not everyone thought that we would be as dominant as we are right now. So for you to laugh at the idea of, the Young Bucks, no way. Yeah, it's a very, very strong reality. This is no fairy tale, but this is a grim reality, not only for you, but for them.
Yeah,
I
was at that. Yeah,
whatever comes to the Revelation, we're going to handle it no matter what. And then most of the time we pick our fights either way. We picked our fights with the LA fuckers, and that was not pro wrestling. That was a fight. And if you watch that video, that was a fight. That was a straight up fight. Especially the last VIP show. That was a fight. And I mean, sometimes pro wrestling is like that, but I mean, no matter what, we're going to pick our fights, and we're going to try our best to win our battles. And as of late, we haven't been winning them. So, I mean, it all comes down to whether or not our fans stick with us, or the people who don't believe in us. The people who don't believe in us, they're going to have a harsh reality check. Because, I mean, when Eli Everfly, when Terex, when Kikyo, when they're in Revelation, and we are going to grow. We're going to grow. I mean, that's our plan. We're supposed to grow and evolve, and when we do, and when we reach our peak, and I don't even think we're going to reach our peak, honestly. I think we're just going to continue this crazy havoc, because I'm all for it. Kikyo's all for it. Warhawk and Terex are all for it. Fletcher, we're all for it. Jekyll's as
Big.
well. Yeah, and
I got a
Biggie
question
Big.
for you, Eli. I have another question for
What's
you.
up, dude? What's up?
I know you ran your own show not too long ago. Probably maybe a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Yeah. Is there a possibility we'll see another show ran by you?
Well, that possibility was this year. We had something going on at the Boys and Girls, the exact same place, and it was supposed to be a Santino show, but unfortunately, because of a lot of personal things that happened with Joey, that we had if you guys know, we canceled like a few shows during the summer. So that happened, and then I mean, like now Santino's, we're kind of like a little more back on the market. We're back up and running after everything settled. So we'll see. I mean, my plan was to run the SoCal WrestleFest again, and unfortunately, we had to scratch that. But hopefully next year or sometime down the line, I'll run it again. And I mean, I love being a promoter. I love giving back to the business, especially the boys, having good matches and giving to the fans. That's something I always loved and enjoyed, especially when I was 15 years old. I was running hardcore shows, like hardcore band shows, not only at my church and other venues as well. But it's just something that I love to do, and I love to be in control, not in a bad way, you know, but I love to showcase and create what I have in mind and what my vision is. And I mean, I am going to do it in the future, but right now I'm really focused on my career. Really focused on where I want to go right now.
Definitely do it. Oscar, you
also to add on to Eli's show, a little known fact is that my debut as a manager was actually at Eli's show.
Yeah. I remember that. Loco kicked you right in the head.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because I think
who got the victory?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember Skip was all happy to see
I think that show is actually posted on somebody's Facebook the other day, and I saw it. I do remember that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna ask Eli. Just a few weeks ago, you were on Total Divas, and you were helping out, training out Eva Marie. And I'll ask you. I know Eva Marie still comes down to the dojo and still trained with Brian Kendrick, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. She does.
So lately, she's been coming back on NXT. Have you seen her work lately?
I've only seen her debut. I haven't seen any of her work after that. I mean, she had a great debut. It was she used a lot of the things that we showed her, which was awesome. It gave me a warm heart. But I haven't. I mean, I try my best. I try to keep up with everything, dude. Honestly, and it's just so hard to keep up. I've tried to watch wrestling. I do watch wrestling every single day, but it just depends what phase I'm in. But I'd love to see Eva Marie's work, and that's something I'm going to be looking into in the future, like very, very, very soon. Eva Marie, she does come every so often. When she first came, she was training with us very, very hard, but now she works on a very, very tight schedule because of Total Divas, and then she is working on NXT right now. So, and then, I mean, it's great to see her progress on television and knowing that we had a big, a big play in that as well. And especially me being on Total Divas was awesome. I think that's probably the only time you're going to see me on Total Divas. But it was great. Yeah, I mean we trained a lot, and we did a lot of things. But I mean the Total, it's a show. Total Divas, it's a reality show, and they have to go by what their schedule is. Yeah, I'm sorry, and what they want.
I was hoping she actually said your name on the show. That would have been cool.
No. Yeah, you know what? I actually had a chance to be on the show, but I didn't sign that paper. I was like, I don't want to be seeing this shit. The fuck, But it's cool that you got in there. Hey, if I signed, your moment would have been way better than my moment. Trust me, guy. I didn't want to be like, okay, I'm just right there in the background. Fuck that shit. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's doing good things. There's rumors going around that she's getting a NXT title match coming up, but not this takeover, but next takeover. But hey, rumors are rumors, even the rumors are true. Hey, that's good for her. But
it's pro wrestling. In pro wrestling, things change. Plans don't work out the way they want to, and that's the way the business runs. Every time people are going to do what's best for the business, what's best for the show, and what benefits everybody or benefits what they're going forward to. And plans change with me. There are times where I've wrestled a match. I was supposed to wrestle this match, and then they change it last second, tell me I'm going to go on first with 2 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so things like that happen. But that's pro wrestling, man. We're always ready to go, and we're always on deck, dude. That's how we're trained. But
yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely excited for this weekend. AWS is going down. You yourself will be there. Captain Comic-Con, I'm pretty sure he's going to be there.
Yeah. Also, we have that Santino show on the 25th. Tomorrow.
I can't wait. Oh yeah. You're going to go tomorrow against Tyler Bateman, right?
Yeah, me versus Tyler Bateman. It's been a year since I've actually wrestled Tyler Bateman, almost exactly a year. When we had that whole program for the Submission Championship, I'm gonna wrestle him again, and it's gonna be awesome. Love wrestling Tyler Bateman. We always really hurt each other, but it's gonna be a great show. Also, BC Killer is gonna be wrestling Ruby Ray for the Submission Championship.
Yeah, we talked to Reyes about that. We hope Reyes goes over for sure. We hope Reyes takes that title.
No offense to BC Killer. He's like, that title should be like carrying the guys like yourself or Famous B. No offense to BC Killer. To me, I don't look at him as a technical wrestler. I look at him like if I want to see if I want to see death matches and all that stuff. That's how I want to see BC Killer in. If you guys had your own death match title, hardcore title, that'd be cool. If he comes, we're running on a title, a Santino's death match title. That'd be freaking cool, But I don't know if that will ever happen. But hey, that'd be cool. But yeah, it'd be nice to see Reyes walk out that Submission Championship, and maybe you have a match with her down the road for that title.
And
I've
also,
never wrestled Ruby Reyes. No.
That'd be dope.
Ever.
It's crazy because we were talking to Reyes, and she said if she wins, she'll be the first girl to ever win a title in Santino's, which would be pretty cool.
That would mark history for Santino Rose. Definitely.
I have a question for you, Eli. Is it safe to call you the face of Santino's? Because it seems like every time I come to a show, you're always main eventing.
I wouldn't say that I'm the face, but it looks like that is what is being built up to. No matter what, I always get in there and I try my best. And hard work always pays off. Joey Cass is always telling us how bad do you want it, whatever it is, whatever you want, how bad do you want it, and what we say after that is we put in the work. And I try and I do my best to put in the most work I could every single week. Especially today, I had the podcast to do, but I came to train. So I can see myself being the face. I can carry the main event matches. I'm almost certain about that. But the future looks bright, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what it all comes down to and what the future holds.
Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to head down to the Santino Bros Dojo tomorrow night. Eli Everfly, Tyler Bateman. I'm telling you right now, both these gentlemen are two of the best in Southern California today. They're going to kill it. Also, Reyes and BC Killer are also on that card. Be sure to check them out. Also, this weekend, AWS is going down. Eli will be in the building. Captain Comic-Con will be in the building. Willie Mack, Scorpio Sky, the list goes on. Famous B, Cholo, B-Boy, be there. If you don't be there, I don't know what to say. That's hard to say.
Yeah, you know what? According to Bart, I guess he's 70 tickets already been sold already, pre-sale. So
it's the last AWS show for this year, so it is going to crack. There is going to be an after party. There is going to be a full bar, and it is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see you karaoke that night.
Oh no, I don't sing. I don't sing. I don't dance. I just keep it G, man. You all know that.
Are you sure? Maybe Captain Comic-Con could give you extra more drink. You don't sure you won't be singing?
Wow. It depends. I might loosen up a little bit because it is the last AWS show. But my plans right now are I'm not going to sing and I'm not going to dance. But I will be there.
All right. Let me ask you a question back to Santino's real fast. I know you go out there and train, but is there a name out there that for our listeners that might have not heard of, they should say, keep an eye on that person. Take a look at this person. Because I know earlier you were mentioning Douglas James, but is there another name? There's somebody that you should the listeners should be keeping an eye on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually have 3 in mind. First, he's really underrated in Southern California. He puts in a lot of work. He's my best friend, Hot Hog. He's actually helped train me. He's a great worker. He's one of the guys you really should look out for because he's getting better every single day, man. And another guy is Brody King. He's been with us for a little more than a year.
Brody.
He finally debuted. Yes, and I mean, nobody really has seen what he could do because of the situations he's put in, but this man is the real deal. And I know that because I've trained with him. I've had a lot of great practice matches with him, and I've seen him progress and mold into what he is today. So look out for Brody King. And another guy, one guy he's going to debut on October 10th, and his name is Guy Cool. This is actually my student. I helped train him at Santino Bros along with Robbie Phoenix and Hot Dog. This kid right here is, man, he's the real deal. I believe he's the next Douglas James of this class. Great mat wrestler, great charisma, and he's going to debut on October 10th. We're not going to really tell you what he's going to do, but he's going to be there. And that guy's name is Guy Cole, the party captain. That's something that Santino's needs. He's something that I think that is going to be great for the business and especially the scene around here. So look out for these guys. We're going to have, I believe, another debut as well, which I'm not going to say, but look out for October 10th because there's going to be a lot of new and awesome things that are going to happen at Santino.
I feel like Santino's is about to take over the Southern California, scene when it comes to pro wrestling. Because with this big show coming up, with, Chaos and Brian Kendrick main event, I'm super excited for Santino's.
Yeah, definitely. We're progressing every month. We're getting stronger. We have a lot more new students, which is helping our dojo get a lot more bigger. We've actually opened another facility right next to our old facility not too long ago, and now we have 2 rings. We're progressing, and especially in our shows, if you look at where we were a year ago, or even 2, and now we've progressed a lot. And I only see us progressing more. I don't see us backtracking at all. So Santino, we're gonna do really well, and look out for Santino Bros in the future because I do believe, like what you said right now, we are gonna, not that we're gonna take over, but we're gonna make a huge impact, and people are gonna know what Santino Bros is.
Yeah, maybe that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Funny you mentioned the name Brody King. I believe Skits knew him before when he started training with you guys a while back. So, you barely saw him in the ring the last Santino show. That's Skits saw him in the ring, and he was all happy about it. So, that guy looks like a monster. That kid looks like a monster. And
Brody is freaking huge, tatted up. And this man looks like, if you cross into an alley and you see him, I'm sure you would just run. This man is scary.
I'm sure. If I walked in, I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch out. That's how. You're right.
And especially
you don't want to be alone in the alley.
Compared to a lot of other schools, I'm not saying. There are a lot of great, amazing schools around here. EWF, Knox Pro, but to be a Santino brother, it takes a lot, man. And that's me training and seeing and hearing. Not from like the exact experience, but us at Santino Bros, I know that when you debut, you are freaking good. You have to be. And Santino Bros. If you're one of us, you're one of the toughest on the scene, and that's a fact. Because to be one of us, it takes a lot of guts. I mean, the last class we had, there was we started off, I believe, 31 people, 32, and it just the beginners class passed. Just right now, they're moving into intermediate after 3 months, and there's 15 left. So
I'm trying to get my friend to actually come back to Santino's because he was training as a ref. I'm trying to get him back, trying to get him to get back over there.
Toby. I think I know who you're talking about.
Toby.
Yeah, I think I do. Toby, right? Toby. Yeah, he was such a good guy. He was such a good guy, and he was learning. I don't really know what happened, but I hope that he comes back because he was really progressing, and it looks like something he really wanted to do, and he was getting very good at it.
Yeah, you know what? He's the one that told me, hey, check out this Eli Everfly kid. I think you'll like this dude when you ever see him in the ring.
Oh, really?
So check this kid out. Yeah, he's the one that told me about you. So I was like, all right, cool. So that's why I tell our listeners, keep an eye on Douglas James. Keep an eye on Brody King. You know, those are names that everybody should keep an eye on. So
I believe, does he still run a podcast? I think he's run a podcast before.
Yeah, oh, actually, he used to be on here. He used to be on here.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember telling me something
he used to be the third stooge.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Toby, by the way.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, AWS, Eli Everfly is there. Tomorrow night, Santino Bros. Eli, it's always a pleasure having you here on the show to talk some professional wrestling. And I'm glad you joined us today, man. And Captain Commodore, thanks for calling up.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's been a while since you've been on here, so yeah, thanks for coming back on, bro.
Well, like I said, you had Eli Everfly on here, so of course I had to make an appearance on here.
so we get Human Tornado, you're going to be on then.
I don't know. Yeah,
right.
maybe.
Kayfabe, bro, kayfabe.
Hey, before we let you guys go, you guys want to give out your Twitters?
Bro. I'm sorry.
What was that?
I said, you guys want to give out your like Twitters, Instagrams, and stuff like that, Facebooks?
Oh, definitely. Cap, you can go first. Plug it in, bro.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I've done this a few times on here, so you can find me Captain Comic-Con on anything: Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm the one and only Captain Comic-Con. You can find myself and all the other members of Revelation, Eli Everfly, Warhog, Jekyll, Fletcher, Kikyo, Biggie, Tarek, Eli. You know, you can find all of us pretty much on the same shows. You can find us Lucha VIP. You can find us AWS. You can find us everywhere, and soon, very very soon, FCW. Yes, Gus, we're coming for you.
Definitely. You could find me, Eli Everfly. You could Google me, and I believe all my social media pages will come up. You can follow me at Twitter and Instagram at Eli Everfly, and also you could befriend me or just follow me on Facebook, depending on how weird you are. I'll accept Facebook.com /Eli Everfly.
That was a good one.
Don't forget to go to SantinoBros.net to check out our student tuitions, our shows, check out Brian Kendrick's school, and everything under the sun concerning Santino Brothers.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, thanks again, Ronald, for being on the show again, and hopefully you'll be wearing our shirt with pride. Like I remember we gave you our shirts, so.
Oh no, I have your shirt.
Yeah, and, like I said, maybe we should give Captain Comic-Con. We haven't given him one, so maybe we'll give him one soon.
All right.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and hope we have you on again in the future. And Captain Comic-Con, well, we'll see you this weekend, man. And, of course, you too, Eli. But we'll see you guys this weekend.
All right. See you then.
Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, take care. Good night.
Kudos.
All right, Eli. Yo.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Just over to the phone, so it's going to be a little different.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. So, what's going on now, Skits?
Everything's good, man.
It's good?
Everything's good over here. I'm actually, I'm about to do the show here at at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You're going like in and out, so.
Oh, my fault. I'm actually about to pick up NBA 2K16 also, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I need to get on the phone.
All right. So
yeah. Ring of Honor, huh?
Yeah, I saw the whole pay-per-view. I hope you saw it, but it was an okay show. Yeah, it was an okay show. I mean, I had Jerry and his girlfriend came over to my place, and we saw the pay-per-view. I enjoyed it, every minute of it. So I'm shocked that Jay Lethal still walked out both champions. You know, I thought he would lose the TV title to Bobby Fish, but unfortunately, you know, he defeated Bobby Fish, and that was a shocker right there.
Give me one second, Oscar.
All right. Especially Skits up there saying give me 1 second. Yeah, Jay Lethal's still your Ring of Honor champion. As well, he defeated Kyle O'Reilly thanks for the interference of Adam Cole. So basically, Adam Cole freaking.
Man, what do you expect, man? Like, that's what they need. You know, the Kingdom's back, strong, looking well together.
Well, because I remember when Matt was on, you know, he did point it out that, you know, he thought that Adam Cole was going to be the baby face, and he's going to be the top baby face moving forward, you know, and you know how Ring of Honor, they got their top guys locked, you know. So
right now it's looking like Red Dragon is the baby faces of the company.
Yeah, but if you go back, like before the whole freaking the whole thing when Adam Cole looked like he was going to lead the Kingdom, you know, Matt here came out here and thought that, you know, Adam Cole be the top baby face, but unfortunately they didn't go that way. And you're right, you know, Red Dragon are the top faces, you know. Yeah. Another match that ended in a shocker, Dalton Castle and Silas Young. I mean, some people hit us and said, is that a shocker? Well, to me, yeah. I didn't
that was definitely a shocker, dude.
Yeah, I didn't expect freaking Silas Young to take the boys, and I just want to see what's going to go down with Dalton Castle.
It's going to be weird. How about the tag team match also? It was another shocker, too, with the KRD member. They say it's not Chris Sabin. Who is it?
Okay. Is it a New Kingdom member, possibly? I mean, did that New Kingdom member...
Is it a possibility it could be Austin Aries?
Yeah, possibly. Maybe we'll see Austin Aries full-time in Ring of Honor. I know he appeared at one time, but that could be a very possibility. Him joining the Kingdom, that'd be cool. The Kingdom ended them walking out the new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions by being the Young Bucks and the Addiction. So, yeah.
That was actually a good match, so and I'm happy the Kingdom won. Looks like I predicted. You know, you have to give it to the Kingdom because they're like long overdue to be tag team champions in Ring of Honor. They done what they had to do in New Japan, so.
Yeah. So, the Kingdom are your new tag team champions. Also, Briscoes, they went out against a mystery team. Mystery team was back and your full pleasure, All Night Express. Yes, Kenny King and Red Titus. They came back
and
together.
How about them beating up what's his name? What's that dude's name? That jobber character.
Oh, Romantic Touch. For people were saying that was Red Titus. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it now? Is the question.
I have no idea. I mean, I believe the whole time Red Titus was playing that character, but
I don't know who's playing him at that time. Maybe they're going to kill off that character. Maybe there's going to be no more romantic touch. And Red Titus will be back as Red Titus full time. And yeah, let's see what this tag team division do now that Kenny King and Red Titus are back in Ring of Honor at All Night Express. See what they'll do.
It's making the tag division a little strong.
Yeah, they needed to. I mean, for years their tag division was always strong, and they needed a little jump boost, and bringing back Kenny King was a great thing. You know, I wish Tom was on today and we could stick it to his face. Remember, he said that's not going to happen. Well, me and you were at the freaking anniversary, and we saw him talking to the staff out there, and that means they're probably in good terms. So, I mean, if Austin Aries could come back to Ring of Honor, why not Kenny King, you know? I mean,
you know what's weird? If you look on Kenny King's Twitter, he still says Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, the reason why is because I actually watched TNA. Because what happened was yesterday, I ended up getting Destination America on my Direct TV, so I didn't have it at first, but now they put it on there. So I was like, all right, let me check out the TNA and Ring of Honor. So then I saw Kenny King. He still is in, you know, quote unquote TNA. He had a match with Tiga Uno, and then. Of course, he lost the match, but, yeah, maybe he's still going to do some TNA matches until they stop showing them.
Yeah, crazy. I'm actually over here just about to go inside the game side. Literally, I'm, like, doing the show from my phone back to the mic when I get back to the house.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, I just wanted I tried to see some other matches that happened. I think we just went through everything, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's not forget, we didn't really talk about Bobby Fish and Jay Lethal's match.
Yeah, that was the opener.
I thought that was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. And like I said earlier, the ending was shocking. I thought Bobby Fish would walk out television champion, and now Jay Lethal is still the champion. But I just want to know what's next. Like, what is next for Jay Lethal? How long does he carry that TV title? How long does he carry both TV and world title? Is he gonna lose them both at the same time? Like, what's going on out here?
Well, now with AJ Styles is no more contender.
Yeah, but you know, AJ's not gonna walk out Ring of Honor champion.
I don't know. He has never had the title, so you know they'll probably throw him a bone because he is IWGP former champ. So
yeah, but Jay Lethal got to lose TV title before he loses the world title.
I don't know. We'll see. That's a possibility. AJ might take it, and I want to see what they're gonna do with Elgin next.
You know, it just seems like he just had this trying this new babyface role with Elgin. I don't know the whole thing with Big Mike. I mean, is it the whole like kind of thing they're done over that when he was a champion? Are they over with all that crap? Maybe the same thing with ACH. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention ACH and Matt Sydal. ACH won that match, if I'm not mistaken.
That match was like, well, whatever. That's why we didn't probably mention it. I mean, I wish it was a better matchup, but me and Matt was talking like maybe how the match was placed.
Yeah.
It was placed, like, after the tag team match, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe, so it was like, nobody really cared.
Yeah. And plus, I bet whatever the fifth match is, whatever the take is, that match will be better than that third match that showed in the pay-per-view. So, and they announced our next pay-per-view is going to be Final Battle in Philadelphia. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, that Final Battle is going to take place in December, and we have to wait for whatever. I'm just waiting for whatever announcement they make for the Vegas one, because that's the show I really want to go to. I'm just waiting for the date announced.
Yeah. Let me get your. What else? I was going to mention to you about Ring of Honor. What are they going to do with Roddy Strong?
That's a good question. Maybe him and Cole, or he gets a feud with someone in the Kingdom, possibly. I don't know. That's a good question. What are they gonna do with Roddy Strong?
Yeah,
huh?
that is something that they need to figure out because Roddy's been on hella good matches.
Yeah, I don't know. He can go anywhere. Maybe he'll do something back with Jay Lethal. I don't know. You have to put him in somebody. We'll see. Like, I'll put him in Silas, but it depends on what the hell he's just doing with him and Dalton Castle. That shit's still continuing somehow. I mean, I feel like they're going to do a role with Dalton Castle, maybe start having a losing streak. He doesn't feel himself without the boys, maybe.
Let's not forget also, I forget Ring of Honor is doing a tour, or they're going to go to the UK, so they're going to be doing some stuff over there too. So,
yeah. Do they have announced any UK talent that's going to be on those shows?
What was that?
Have they announced any UK talent that's going to be on the show? On their shows?
I know Noam Dar, who actually wrestles in Progress. He's going to be a part of that show. I think he's facing Jay Lethal. Travis, what's his name? There's a couple other names. As soon as I get back home, I can look at more of the matches because I don't want to say.
Hurry up then. But anyways, there's kids all laughing and shit. Hey.
My bad. What up?
Yeah. Should we announce to our listeners our next guest coming up?
Sure. We actually have two of them.
Oh,
I
already know one.
Next week, the gorgeous, the beautiful, my WCW, Ali Parker.
Oh God.
is coming back next Thursday.
So let's just hope Tito doesn't call in and cuss you out, man.
Tito's a homie.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see him this weekend, I think.
We're both gonna see him this weekend.
All right. I don't know. I'm trying to think if he's booking the match on the AWS.
Go ahead. Announce the next person.
Go for it.
Thunder Rosa.
Yes, Thunder Rosa. If you watch Stardom, if you go to the shows over here in SoCal, you should know that name. Yeah, she's gonna join us. What's the date she's joining us?
October the 5th.
5th? Yeah, that's like right before all those Stardom shows are coming over here in California. So, and she's gonna be a part of it. And we're gonna see her on Saturday at AWS. I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
she's going to get Sage.
Yeah, Sage Shin. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what? We gotta give a shout out to Sage Shin. She was at Indiana wrestling against Crazy Mary Dobson. She went all the way to Indiana to wrestle her. That's pretty cool. And Crazy Mary Dobson
has been killing the game lately, bro. I've seen a lot of improvement in her work.
Hold on, your phone's going in and out.
And Sage Sin has improved a lot.
Oh yeah, she has, and she didn't. Not only that, you know, not only she's doing great matches here in SoCal, she's going all over the place, like Indiana. I don't know if the whole Canada thing, if she went there yet, but yeah, she's been doing there a lot, and yeah, she's been improving them, and yeah, we can wait to see. We're gonna see her this weekend against Thunder Rosa. I saw Thunder Rosa had a great match with Nicole Savoy, about a month ago or two at AWS. So she's coming back and she's gonna have another match. I'm expecting another great match with Sage.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm actually back home, so we can really get the show popping, and we not with.
This guy.
The things you do to get a video game these days, people.
Some people be like, yeah, grow up already. Are you 30 and playing video games still?
Hey. Speaking of WWE, Oscar.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw, there's an update on career mode.
All right. Well,
I don't know if you've seen the video, but it's pretty dope where Renee Young interviews you and shit. It's pretty dope. Like, you get to choose if you want to be heel, if you want to work with the Authority or not in career mode.
Oh, okay. So it's not like last year you start off in NXT and you just go straight to the main roster?
You choose if you want to stay in NXT or if you want to go straight to the main roster. Like, you choose now. Like, if you want to keep beating people up in NXT, you can stay in NXT as long as you want.
All right. So, you know what tripped me out about that game? I know Steve Austin has a little mode there, but I just saw that Joey Styles is going to be doing a commentary in the video game when Steve Austin going against Mikey Ripwack, an ECW match on that Steve Austin mode. That's crazy. And you're gonna have in the Steve Austin ECW Steve Austin's going to be in the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you got WCW one too. You got WCW Steve Austin there too. 2K's doing big shit, bro. Yeah, he's gonna be on there too.
What? That's crazy. I just heard that Brian Pillman's gonna be in the game, but I just thought that he's gonna be playing this loose cannon gimmick. But that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just saw game. I don't know a little bit too much of the game. I saw some gameplay. Like I saw Hideo and Tyler Breeze's match on there, and then saw Kevin Owens' entrance, and Enzo and Big Cass's entrance. They did pretty good on there.
I like how you can interfere now and shit.
Yeah, during their entrances. I remember one game did that. One of the SmackDown vs. Raw games used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
But they took it out for a couple of years, and then now they brought it back.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm trying to get Matt to call up, see if he wants to talk some wrestling with us.
Screw Matt.
It would be nice to have Matthew on here with us. He's probably on fucking Xbox.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Because you were not on Monday's show. Your thoughts of how Hell in a Cell is going to look at Staples Center, because you're going to be working there. So your thoughts on how Hell in a Cell is going to look?
Yeah. Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, I'm fine with that, dude. Let's get it over with. We don't want to see it at WrestleMania. So
yeah,
because
this is the final battle, so that means they're not going to be wrestling each other at WrestleMania. This is the last one.
Yeah, so I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it too. I mean, that's the Hell in a Cell match. I'm good with that one, and I'm not looking forward to Seth Rollins versus Kane. It looks like Kevin Owens.
I like
and
how Kane's hilarious though. Kane's hilarious though. I'm not gonna lie. His new character is pretty funny.
I think Abyss tweeted that they're stealing his gimmick when he was Joseph Parks and Abyss thing. So I think he tweeted that that they're stealing his whole character or his old gimmick shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Kevin Owens and Ryback's gonna have a rematch. That could be another match in Hell in a Cell. Paige and Charlotte. Yeah. What's your thoughts of Paige turning?
First of all, I think her promo was a work. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat was a work, but it was good, and it had to happen. So definitely had to happen. So.
Yeah, I hope it starts off with this whole, these chicks teaming up and shit and all that. Let's just end that shit and then let them all go separate ways and just put up good matches. You have teams and shit. Just separate them all and let have Becky go against Brie Bella in her ring bar. So if you don't want Charlotte and them, just do it. Fuck it.
Well, the rumor right now for Hell in a Cell is to have a triple threat match: Charlotte versus Nikki versus Paige. So as of now.
All right. Thank you.
Real quick, I just want to update some people on some ROH matches that have been booked. Stevie Richards going to Ring of Honor, going against Jay Lethal in a ground match. This is a probably house show reload tour, so that's happening. For those that did not know, Pentagon Jr. and Drago, they're both gonna be at Smash Wrestling. So, I know Matt's gonna love that one because I know Matt already saw him at PWG, so he's gonna love that.
Yeah, and I remember me and Matt were at PWG. Matt was like, actually we're discussing, like, you never know if Pentagon Jr. is gonna ever come to Canada. Now he is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me and Tom were talking about Lucha Underground on Monday. They announced that they're going to return for a second season. But I'm also hearing that, according to the Wrestling Blogger radio show, that tapings will begin in December. So I guess all you people that listen to Lucha Underground, keep an eye on December. Possibly that's going to be the taping. So. Let's see if Skits can make it, because I will be there whenever they do their tapings, because I'm planning to be there. If anything, they have to do it beginning of December, because Christmas lands on a Friday this year. So you got to do it in the beginning of December if that's the plan.
Yeah. I really don't have that much more news going on besides. This weekend, AWS is definitely going on. And any matches that you looking forward to this weekend, dude? Cause we can go down the card real quick. Scorpio Sky going against Che Cabrera. That should be a good match. Sage Sin going against Thunder Rosa. Tyler Bateman versus Johnny Paradise. Reyes and Leon Von Dutch versus Datura and Katana Varo. Is that your name?
Katana Vara, yeah.
Yeah. Main events: Willie Mack and PP Ray versus Lil Cholo, B-Boy, and Famous B. And also, let's not forget, Eli Everfly is on the card too. So, folks, be sure to be at AWS this weekend.
Yeah.
Kind of wish we had our buddy Tom on. So Tom has some stuff that he would have up his sleeve to talk about. But,
yeah, he probably would have been like, you guys should be happy to have the Hive coming in tomorrow, because the Hive are like, because I know how Tom is. He's like, he likes Chikara a lot and all that shit. The Hive are always in Chikara, and they're gonna be at Santino's tomorrow against PP Ray. That's kind of crazy, you know. That's kind of rare. I've seen the Hive coming to California.
Yeah. So, the Wrestlingheads, I believe Oscar might be at one show tomorrow at Santino's. I'll be at the Kanye West concert, so that's the reason I'm not going to be there. Also, what else we got going? We both will be at AWS, and that's about it for right now. I'm not gonna lie, this show sucks. Here,
you're going to get a video game.
This is a sucky ass show for sure. Hopefully, Oscar can just edit and just put the interview up.
No. All right.
Until next week. I'm Skits. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Wrestlingheads, at WHSkits. Wrestlingheads.com is the website. ProWrestlingTees.com/Wrestlingheads.
All right. I guess you can follow me at Sinister632 on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. And hey, come to us if you want a Wrestlinghead shirts. We only have large and extra large left, so if you're about that size, come hit us up this weekend and we'll give you one. Or go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Wrestlingheads. You can get the Wrestlinghead versus Everybody shirt there. You can get other shirts from Wrestlingheads. Just go get it, you know.
And another thing, Nova Wrestling tomorrow. Show some support to them in the VA area.
Yeah.
Wale.
So much.
Wale, go out there. I had tweeted Wale, told him to go out because Wale's from VA, so.
Oh, shit. Wale.
But yeah. Shout out to Tom. And until then, we're out. Peace.
Peace.